Hey, Chris! Emergency! Where are you now?
Huh? What's this about an emergency?
Where are you?
I'm out shopping. You're the one who asked me to go out and get some groceries. Amy, you okay?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. But this is serious. Like I said, an emergency. I got a call from the wedding hall. You know the place where we're going to hold the ceremony? They told me that the dress I left with them, it's apparently all ruined.
Huh? You're talking about the dress you're gonna wear tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking of going to the hall right away to see what this is all about. Oh, why did this have to happen? Like the day before. I wonder if the staff did it by mistake, dropped it, or left it out somewhere. Maybe? Apparently the staff came in this morning for work and spotted it. That's all I heard. Seemed it didn't happen today.
When did you order that dress, by the way?
It was yesterday. Oh boy, what am I going to do for God's sake? Maybe it's all a mistake. Not my dress, maybe? Could be, huh?
Do you recall anything that might have caused it?
No, not that I recall. Just picked the one I wanted, tried it on, and left it with them. That's all. Nothing unusual. The only thing I can think of is my ex-boyfriend, maybe.
Yeah, but you put a restraining order on him. He's not supposed to come anywhere near you.
I know. So he wouldn't dare come near me. I haven't seen him around lately, and my friends say he's not living around here anymore.
What could it be? Just a simple accident?
Anyways, I'm heading over there right now. When I get there and find out anything, I'll get back to you right away.
Hey, Chris. Howdy. It's sure been a while, hasn't it? Hey, you there, man? Give us a heads up, bro.
May I ask who this is?
You want to know who this is?
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I've been extremely busy these past few days, so let me get back to you in a few days.
Does the name Robbie ring a bell?
Can't say I'm overjoyed to hear from you. Actually, your name just came up in a conversation a few minutes ago. I have to be honest with you. I really don't want to talk to you. Sorry to be so blunt. Goodbye.
Hey, come on, man. Don't be such a total stranger. We haven't talked in a while. What's a little conversation between old friends? Come on, man. Hey, you still there? I'm not quite finished yet. There is something I want to convey, so give me a break, man.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm extremely busy and I have no intention of conversing with you any further. Please don't contact me again.
You're all upset because of a particular wedding dress. Am I right?
That wasn't you, was it? If it was, I swear to God. Was it?
Yeah, it was me.
Hold on a second. Are you admitting that you did this?
Yep, it was totally me. I mean, you guys are getting married tomorrow, right? Pretty surprised, huh?
What the hell were you thinking? Why you, Robbie? What's it to you? Did you really go out of your way to sabotage my fiance's wedding gown? Besides, why do you even know that we're getting married?
Well, I happen to be a part-time staff member there. Until recently, that is.
Part-time staff member? You were working there at that wedding hall? So, until recently means you no longer work there. Is that what you're saying? You do know that there's a restraining order on you. I could call the cops. You totally ignored that order.
Hold on 1 second. Calm down, buddy. And for your information, I'm not breaking any restraining order. Would you even believe it if I said it was just a coincidence that I happen to work there?
That seems like a pretty far-fetched coincidence.
Well, I'm saying it is sheer coincidence. Man, I've met people like you more than I'd like to admit. Just because such things don't happen around you, you think it never happens. You sure don't know the world, my friend. You should definitely improve that attitude of yours. People will think you're a little slow.
I've been to that wedding hall numerous times, but I've never seen you there.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. I was mostly working during the actual events, out in the hall. You were just in the front office the whole time, I bet. Man, you are slow to catch on, I gotta say.
The restraining order is no joke, mister. They catch you, and you can end up in jail.
Huh? Jail? Why would you think that?
You ruined a dress. Not ours, but the dress shop that owns it.
Come on, buddy. Do you really think they're gonna come after me for getting a little dress dirty? Just send it to the dry cleaners and that's that. It was just an accident. I wasn't planning to get it dirty. Just happened.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it just happened. Nothing anybody can do about it.
I'm not so sure about that. There are consequences for your actions. I assure you.
Consequences? It's you guys who are gonna face severe consequences. That woman dumped me and then put a damn restraining order on me. And you guys are gonna go get married and live happily ever after? I'll tell you right here, buddy. That ain't gonna happen. Mark my words. And another thing, you guys picking that wedding hall where I work? Man, I cannot forgive you for that. Well, no dress, no wedding. All's well that ends well. Let me ask you something. Don't you think my little scheme was genius? Stopped your happily ever after crap in its tracks. You know what? This feels good. No, it feels great. I really put one over on you guys. You're pretty quiet. Cat got your tongue? Hello? Are you there? Come on, buddy. I want to see you stuttering and crying for forgiveness. Hey, stop ignoring me. I realize that you're super sad you couldn't have your little happy wedding. But cheer up. It's not the end of the world. Make plans again. Maybe I'll foil those plans too.
You really don't know when to stop, do you? How many times do you plan to change your line name?
The beast has awakened. Finally got a reply from you, buddy. So, bet you were pretty bored yesterday. Nothing to do but sulk, I guess. Bet you were drinking all day. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, the long-awaited fairy tale wedding goes kaput. Man, can you recover from that?
Oh, the wedding? Yeah, it was beautiful, and all went well.
Come on, man. I know you don't want to face the facts, but...
Yeah, well, think what you want. It really doesn't concern me.
So you're telling me you did the wedding? Okay, then how? How did you do it? You just don't want to admit it, so you're lying. Am I right? Man, that's all you can come up with?
Well, I have to say, things turned out okay because we were dealing with a complete idiot. Do you really want to know about that dress you messed up?
Know about the dress? What are you talking about?
If you're not interested, I got better things to do. See ya!
Hold it, buddy! Tell me about it. I'm curious.
What color was that dress you messed up with? It was a yellow dress, wasn't it? That dress was for the after-wedding party.
Huh? For the after party? Not the actual wedding? No. Wait a second. That can't be. But I remember her saying that if she ever got married, she would wear a yellow dress.
Yeah, I know. She told me that too, but she changed her mind. She realized a bride's got to wear white. She opted to use the yellow one for the reception. But we decided she would just wear the white bridal gown for the whole day. Actually, saved us a lot of time and money. So, no need to change and do the hair all over again. We ended up having more time for the reception. So it all turned out for the better. So, thank you. The wedding ceremony turned out much better than expected. I wasn't really keen on her having to change again. I like her in that beautiful white bridal gown way better.
How could you? You ruined my whole scheme. My big scheme to get back at you guys.
All you did was concoct this dumb scheme and fail miserably. That's all.
Shut the hell up! I was all ready to go pick up Amy. She is mine. You're not gonna get away with this, buddy.
Pick her up? What the hell do you mean by that?
My new job. I'm about to land a good job. And it ain't no ordinary job, mind you. I'm about to land a job at Standard Corp. You do know about Standard Corporation, right? It's one of the biggest corporations around here. I land that job, and I'm home free. Amy will come running to me. This time, I'll make her happy. I land this job, and I'm one of the elites. Yeah, not the loser like you. She won't be able to resist me. Landing this job means connections. Bet you don't have any connections, do you? Probably don't even have friends. Luck has finally come to me. It's my turn to be successful and happy. I deserve this. A real man is determined by how well he can do his job. Bet you have no inkling about what I'm talking about. All that's left is to be with the woman I love. Yeah, you have no idea, buddy. You're way out of my league.
So, let me get this straight. You want Amy to be happy, right?
Huh? Yeah, of course. But you know Amy, she can't do anything without me.
The way I see it is, you're just forcing your values onto her. As long as everything turns out good for you, well, you're happy. If it doesn't, you go ballistic. Do you really call that love? If you really loved her, you consider her feelings. Do you even know how she feels about you? I bet you would never even asked her how she feels. To me, you come off as a self-centered fool. All you can think about is making her yours, as if she were some toy that you crave no matter what.
Shut the hell up! Listen, you jerk! You listen hard! Amy will be my bride! We were made for each other, and I'm not gonna let some smart-ass jerk get in the way! You're just some pest that's in the way. All I had to do is swat you away like an obnoxious fly. I had a perfect script all laid out. You had to come along and screw everything up.
I see. But sorry to disappoint you. Didn't intend to mess up your perfectly scripted scheme. But Amy is my wife now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Don't give me that crap. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to pick her up. Sweep her off her feet.
Pick her up, huh? You got that wrong. You're the one that's going to be picked up by the cops.
Amy would never press charges against me. She wouldn't dream of doing that. No way she would do that to me.
No, you're right. She wouldn't press charges. You were an employee of that wedding hall, right? Do I have to explain further?
What the hell are you getting at? And the dress wasn't even owned by them. It was from some rental shop. It's not me. That's all the responsibility of the wedding hall. They should have been more careful about how they stored it. Besides, they made the mistake of hiring me. I'm not to blame. All responsibility lies with the wedding hall. They're to blame for being so trustful.
What if the dress rental place demands compensation for the ruined dress? Just supposing. Do you think the wedding hall will just look the other way and pay for the damage? Or do you think they will check who the real culprit was? Besides, all they have to do is check the security cameras. That's what they're there for, after all. Eventually, the cops will show up and probably take you into custody. And then you'll have a lot of answering to do. To be honest, does not look good for you. Like with that new job you're about to land.
Hold on a sec.
I really doubt they will hire someone like that. Do you really think the Great Standard Corporation would hire a guy with a criminal record? It ain't gonna happen.
You don't know crap! You think you're so damn smart? No way they will pin this on me!
We have a record of this whole line conversation to boot. Don't you think it would be better for you to just turn yourself in? Oh, yeah. I'll contact Standard and give them a heads up about you. They'll find out eventually anyway. I'll send all the evidence to the HR department at Standard Corp.
Huh? You're nuts! Do you really think people at Standard are gonna listen to a little pipsqueak like you?
Listen to me? Why wouldn't they? I mean, I work there. Amy contacted the staff at the dress shop and, along with the police, went to the wedding hall to check the security camera footage. There was no denying Robbie was the culprit. There was ample evidence to charge him. Well, subsequently, Robbie was arrested for the crime. I contacted the head of HR and explained the entire incident to him. I presented him with all the evidence concerning this recent incident. With all the evidence, Robbie was, of course, dropped as a potential employee of Standard. So Robbie loses his job, gets arrested and charged with the crime. How much lower can you get? After this unfortunate incident, we have not heard a peep out of Robbie. He simply disappeared from the face of this earth, it seems. But just in case, I put in a transfer request and got relocated far from my current location to start a new life. We're also planning a honeymoon as soon as we're settled into our new home and surroundings. We hope to sit on the warm, sandy beach and wash away any thoughts of that ex-boyfriend from hell.